Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'm excited because today we're gonna talk money.
Here comes the money!
Here we go.
Which is always a great conversation. And so today I wanted to talk to you guys about the top 3 ways to make money as a beginner freelancer. I know for me, I've seen videos on YouTube that talks about how to make money, but they always go into like affiliates and all these things like that. But I know when you're starting off as a freelancer or when you're starting off as a YouTuber or anything that is gonna require you to conduct a business, you don't have the necessary tools yet, you don't have all the necessary followers yet to get to those affiliate levels. And so like this is kind of what helped me learn how to continue to create revenue in different streams, as well as continue to gain supporters so that eventually I can get to the affiliate level. So we're just gonna get right into it. The first way to make revenue or money or whatever you want to call it as a beginner freelancer is getting a part-time job. So I know a lot of people want to jump right into being a freelancer and going full freelance, and I did that last year. All last year I was mainly a freelancer, but I think what has helped me, like even now, because I do have part-time jobs, was getting a part-time job. And the reason why that helped me was because when you're a beginner freelancer, you may not always get that consistent income. Some months might be better than other months. And so like for me now, because when I became a freelancer, it was a little easier for me. I've already had clients, but now I did jump back into having a part-time job, which is never a bad thing, and don't like allow people to make you feel like it's a bad thing if you get a part-time job. I do say get part-time over full-time because then you won't be a freelancer. But the reason why a part-time job is good when you're beginning freelancing, because you're getting consistent income, but you also still have a lot of time in your day to do freelance work or like focus on your business that you want to eventually have that will make you go full freelance. And a lot of people try to down that, but like I said, never let someone down that. Like I'm part-time right now for Issa Rae Productions, and so I am working in what I want to do. I'm a freelance editor for her, but it is part-time, but that's also allowing me to get consistent money while I also have like another 8 hours in my day to work on my own freelance work in my own business. And so the first thing I do recommend, if you are struggling or you find yourself struggling, is it's okay to start off with a part-time job so where you're getting consistent income and you still have time to do all your freelance things. That's the number one thing that I recommend as far as getting that income as a beginner freelancer. The second thing that I recommend also is selling product. So for me, I've started selling product. I'm a filmmaker, I'm an editor, and I also do photography. For me, selling product was another way that I can have a different stream of income. And so I decided to start selling shirts. So I found what my niche was, which was Black women creating and trying to get more Black women into this creative space of filmmaking and things like that. And so I started selling products around, what I believed in, as well as because I'm an editor and a lot of people wanted to learn how to edit from me, seeing that that's a strength for me, I decided to offer editing classes. And so just selling different kind of product. Like if you're good as a photographer, sell a ebook on how to get the best out of your photography. If you want to do a shirt line, do a shirt line. If you want to sell, if you're a great videographer or, filmmaker and you want people to learn how to use the best with their camera, host a class. Like selling different kind of products like that will also help you get income. And so you can figure out how you want to do it. If you want to do monthly, if you want to do weekly, bi-weekly, however way, you're getting consistent income just by selling these products. And as long as you have a small fan base, there are going to be people that are interested in what you're doing. If you already have Instagram followers and things like that, you can find people who would want to learn more from you in that regards. And yes, we have YouTube and it's free. And yes, we have lynda.com and we have all these things. But I know for me, being a Black female, people wanted to learn from someone that looked like me. So it's about finding your niche and finding like your supportive group of people who want to follow you specifically because of what you do and how you do it. There's room for everyone. Just taking hold of that and using it as a strength can be a great way to get income. So yeah, selling product is really, really good. The third thing to create income for me, and this is more something that has been over time is like, you know, just working and collabing with people, and eventually they get you jobs. But like, you know, a lot of times just building my portfolio has allowed me to generate income, which is weird because I'm building a portfolio for me. So I'm going out and I'm shooting, and it's nothing that I'm not paying myself for it, but I'm going and I'm shooting my own kind of content, and eventually that money is gonna come the more you push yourself on your YouTube and your Instagram and things like that. So making sure that you are present in the social media world will eventually allow that income to come. That is like more of a process kind of thing. It's not like selling products that comes immediate, or working a part-time job. But you do want to do something like that, just creating for yourself over time, because eventually people are going to start to see your work, they're going to start to see your growth, and then they're going to eventually want to buy into you. And the last way to create income as a beginner freelancer is freelancing. That's the biggest way. So like, you have your part-time job, you're selling products, and you're also a freelancer. For me, that already generates three different streams of income. So altogether, I have 6 different streams of income, because as a freelancer, I am a filmmaker, so I shoot, I also edit, and I'm also a photographer. And so if you couple all that together, that's 3 different streams, because someone can hire me just for photography, someone can hire me just to shoot, and someone can hire me just to edit. And I also have a part-time job, and then I also sell product. So I'm allowing myself to be very versatile in my freelance life and in my gift. You know, you don't have to just shoot, you don't have to just edit. You can do all of it. And so there are times where I get hired to do all 3. Working that freelance life is another way. You know, reach out to people, collab with people to start, but then eventually charge them. If you're an editor, you know, reach out, like produce your own content. People will see it, and they'll ask you like, oh, can you edit for? I get a lot of times where people are asking me, if I already have footage, how much do you charge to edit for it? As well as shooting, like, hey, we need a DP to shoot on this. This is our budget. Like, you know, so your freelance work is also gonna allow you to create that income. And, you know, like I said on my last video, like I would go on Craigslist when I first started to find work. You know, there are people that are looking for videographers, and if you have to start in the videographer field first before you can become a cinematographer or filmmaker, then that's okay. You're building, you're a beginner freelancer, so all of this is the beginning of you. You don't have to stay there. So for me, I got on Craigslist a lot. I reached out to people who I knew needed work. I also shot my own content so that people want to work with me once they saw the good things that I was creating. And so like, yeah, just freelancing. If you already have clientele, you know, before you decided to go freelance, using that clientele to allow them to come back and work with you, finding new clientele. Freelancing is also going to be a big part if you want to be a freelancer. So you have to get out there, meet people, figure out how to get your work out there so that you can start working as a freelancer. So I know this was a really quick video, and I know people always have a lot of questions on how to find work as a freelancer. So I just wanted to throw that out there. It's not hard finding work. You really just have to do the work to find the work. And always remember that you don't have to feel like you have to go straight cold turkey. Work your way up if you have to. Everyone had to start somewhere. I started full freelance, and now I am in a part-time job. It's okay if you have to pull back a little bit to do things for you. Like, this is your life. Ain't nobody paying your bills, so make sure that you do the things that you have to do. And there are going to be seasons where you can go full freelance, and there might be seasons where you're like, let me pick up like a small night part-time job, or a small, you know, things like that. That's very flexible. Like, my part-time job is very flexible. I can call off if I have a big shoot. I only work 5 hours, and so like, you know, I have other time to schedule my shoots. So that's why I think part-time is really, really good. And so yeah, the main 3 things are selling product, which is good. Figure out what you're good at, figure out what your voice is, and sell it. Whether you're an editor, whether you're a cinematographer, there's something there where you could sell. People are doing it from left to right. Selling product, working a part-time job, and freelancing, like working for yourself, throwing yourself out there. You know, you're your own walking brand, and so in order to make the money, you have to go walk the walk and talk the talk and meet the people and allow them to see your brand. And then as well as just creating for yourself, so over time people start to see your progression as well as your portfolio, and they come to you. So remember to always think outside the box. Everything doesn't have to be traditional. You could go on Craigslist if you need to, and if you're not in a city where Craigslist is like very extremely important and safe. You know, word of mouth is always good. Go back to like handing out, you know, comp cards and leaving them in people's mailbox, or throwing out, you know, on using these social media platforms to throw out your specials and, you know, things like that, and really think outside the box, because like I said, you have to work in order to get work. And so I hope this helped anybody who's figuring out how to become a freelancer. The affiliate thing does come, and it comes down the line. And the reason why I didn't throw the affiliation in, because a lot of other YouTubers do, but the reason why I didn't is because I know that if you're a beginner freelancer, you may not have the followers just yet. You may only have 500, 1,000. Sometimes the affiliates may not come, you know, and your YouTube isn't where you want it to be. And so don't get discouraged. I just joined my first affiliate program, which is Lutify. Thankfully, Lutify added me to their affiliate program, but outside of that, you know, I'm still working my way on YouTube. And so when people talk about, oh, affiliate programs, I can't sell my shirts on YouTube yet because I don't have the amount of subscribers. So that becomes a tricky situation, because these YouTubers don't tell you what you need in order to get the affiliate program. They just throw it out there and say, this is a way to make money. But it's not right now, because you're a beginner. And even YouTube knows, even they require a certain amount of things in order for you to start making money off of YouTube. And so I don't want to throw that in there because I don't want to discourage you guys, because I'm not even there yet. And so these are the realistic ways to make money on what you think that you can control. Creating your own product outside of YouTube, creating your own product on other social media sites that don't require you to have a certain amount of followers, subscribers, or anything like that. You know, be like in charge of your own, you know, life, of your own company, of your own brand. So I hope they help you all. I know it's really fast, but I just wanted to throw that out there. There are a lot of ways to make money. Just go out there and do it. If you guys have any other questions, leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a like. Share this with your friends who are beginner freelancers and trying to figure out how to maneuver around this space. Just knowing that there are ways to do it, and just continue to keep pushing. Make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel. There are going to be a lot more coming. I just want to really help people get into this field, especially black people, especially black women. So that is my goal, and I hope that I am helping you guys. And like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching my quick TED Talk, and I will see you guys soon.